Everyone, welcome back to another video on Ella Core. And in the last two videos, we did an end-to-end setup of the 5G core network. Once with the Docker and the UNSM, and in another one we did with the host deployment of Ella Core and with the real SDR and QuickTail. So in this video, we'll be talking about the AI agents and its integration with Ella Core. So they had this very unique and interesting documentation where you can manage your network with AI agents. So yeah, I'm trying it also for the first time. I had tried a lot of cores in the past, but this AI agents integration with any core is for the first time. Like they have introduced this concept very interestingly. So let's give it a try and let's see what things we need to do and how things will work after. What will the capabilities of the AI agent, that how much things it can fetch from the core and all those things. So yeah, starting with the documentation, they basically says that Ella core ships with the agent skills that lets AI manage your 5G network using natural language, right? So if we go to AI skills, so a simple definition says this is a simple open format for giving agents new capabilities and expertise. So these are like very much what you can think about is like these are prompts with very much details, so that your agent, which is very capable already, like, but it do not have much context about the real things or the exact work what you are doing. So with this skills.md file, which is being used for the overall prompt, so this skills.md solves this problem by giving these agents much more knowledge and context about the work we are doing, and so that it can be used in the specific way, in the specific context that we want to use, right? Okay, all right. So the prerequisites are very minimal. Just you need to run the Ella core, which we did in the first video. I'm using it on the Docker. And second one is you need to create an API token. That we will see how we can do that. So let's continue. And let me run my Ella core. So yeah, here I'm running my Ella core. Now let's go to the dashboard. Yeah. So we're on the dashboard and you can see I have 2 subscribers already created. And rest of the things are just very fresh, nothing new. Okay, the first thing is that you need this address and your code should be running on this. I mean, the API should be exposed. And the second one is to create an API token. So in order to create API token, we can go here to our profile and you can create a new token. In my case, I already have one, but I can delete this and I can create a new one as well. You can set the expiry date, but for simplicity, I'm just doing it no expiry, create, and simply copy it and paste it somewhere. Because you're going to, yeah, you will not be able to see it again. So we can paste it in the terminal. All right. So now once the prerequisites are done, now we simply need to install the skill. Download the skill.md, which is this one, and that's it. Nothing special you need to do. So if we have a look on the skill.md file, yeah, so this is the skill.md file where they have added some instruction. Okay, the name is Ella Core API, and the description is to manage the queries and the live Ella Core 5G network instance with the REST APIs, right? So you can talk about subscribers, data usage, QoS, NAT, audit logs, everything, whatever the course, whatever the APIs are exposing. And then yeah, these are some instructions that you need to fetch these details from the user for the authentication part. And there are some instructions that, okay, these things are exceptions, they do not require any authentication. So if user is asking about these things, you simply provide them without authentication. And yeah, a few more details, you can have a look onto this. And now we have some like specific API endpoints which are mentioned here, like what you need to do if some user want some specific task. So yeah, this is the skill.md file, and we are going to fetch it and put it into our terminal. In my case, I already done that. So my file is at agents, skills, and here. So this is the location of my skill.md. And now we can run our Claude. Before that, let me copy and paste. Now we can run our Claude. And we can say, we can give some reference. If it is not able to fetch the exact skill.md, if you put it somewhere else, then you can simply say, you need to Alright, so now I need to provide my base URL and API token. So my base URL is I do it like this as well, will not be a problem, and my token, which is this one. Wait. Yes. Okay, great. So now the setup is complete and it is giving us some examples what you would like to do, like view the subscriber policies or check this or that. So I have some prompts for it, or some actions for it to perform. For example, firstly, what we can do is we can check the current status of mail instance. Okay, this is interesting. So now here is the full health record of the Core instance and the version we're using, the core details. Now the network activity, you can see we have no radios connected, we have 0 subscribers, 0 PDUs, obviously 0 uplink and downlink, and no IP is located. Yeah, and you can see the data plane details like the N6 interface, how many packets have been passed, and how many packets are dropped, and all those things. So, okay, it's working fine, I guess. Now we can proceed further. Now we can fetch the details of the subscribers. Okay, great. So now it can show that we have 2 subscribers. These are the details of the subscriber 1. No IP is located, and these are the details of the subscriber 2. And we can now run our G0P and UE, and we can perform a ping test. We can see that on the dashboard as well. Now the radio number of radios connected to the core is 1. Subscribers are already 2, and now that this one is registered and had an IP address as well. Okay, great. Now we can go back. Now we can ask it, can you check again the status of UE and radio and any IP assigned to it? Subscriber 1 is now registered. Great. Okay, so now you can see the UE subscriber, like the status of the UE, and the IP address is allocated to this following MC, and it's registered as well. And the radio is also connected. We have the active PDUs and IP located and registered subscribers. And now we have the traffic details as well, which is pretty interesting. Now we can go one step further and would like the agent to create a subscriber for us. For now, we have 2 subscribers. Now let's create one more. Let's see if we can do that or not. Okay, now it's asking if all the details are fine or not. We have the INC key, OPC, and everything. Sure, go ahead. Wow, now one more subscriber is created. Let's check if we are able to. Okay, now we can see the 3rd subscriber as well in the list. So that is great. We can now ask for all the QoS policies configured in this Core. Okay, now we can see there is one QoS policy configured. The policy is default with the uplink bitrate and the downlink bitrate. And the 5 QI we are using is 9, ARP, and the DNN is internet as well, which exactly matches the details which we have in the dashboard. So now we can propose a new video streaming policy, and let's see if it can do that or not. So it's just a simple prompt that we need a new video streaming policy with higher downlink bitrate. Till now we only have one. Let's see what it will do. Okay, now it's asking for our confirmation. Now it's creating like the downlink bitrate is 500 Mbps, which is like high downlink for HD or 4K videos. It's not paying much attention to the uplink bitrate, which is completely fine. So we can say yes. All right, the policy is created. We can check here also. The policy name is video streaming, and you can see the downlink bitrate is 500 Mbps, which is desired by us, right? It's impressive. We can also perform a few more tasks, like we can ask about the DNNs. All right, so here's the full networking configuration. The DNN details, obviously, and the NAT settings. NAT is active, and the UE traffic is masqueraded when leaving the core. Wow, that's great. So now I can say it's very much, it's performing very well, and we have already done this radio part, and we can create one DNN as well. We can the last command, because I will run out of tokens. Okay, so it says no data network named Ella exists. Here is what I propose to create, which is fine for me. And we can also check here. Okay, now it says the data network LI is created with following details, and we can see that here. So okay, now yeah, this thing is very impressive. Like now you can do like simple tasks without fetching all those APIs, and so it is very impressive. I really like this concept, and let's see what can be the future use cases around it. It can what it is more capable of doing in the whole core, and where it can be integrated in RAN as well. So yeah, this is all about the demo, and let's see you in the next one.